Hi, this is Chris Jones with SaaSier.com. In this video, we're going to cover how to put in a new sales order. So your screen should look similar, although you may not have all the top navigation. I'm logged into admin, and these are the modules installed on this particular database, but it should be similar. You want to come in here to Sales, click on Sales Orders, click on Create. You want to put in the customer's name. If you start typing, you'll see it will start searching as you type. Or you can do is you can just go to Search More, and you can go ahead and just select the record. Should have the date. Most likely you're going to have one item for shop. You can leave that alone. If the customer gave you, if they gave you a PO or something, you may have a reference number from them. You could put in there if you like. And now we're going to click on Add an Item. Same thing, we could just start searching for a particular item by just typing it in. It's going to search for that, or I could go to Search More. So we'll just select the first one on the list. And you can ignore that message, that's particular to this database. So we can put in our quantity. And we've got our unit price, and if there was a discount, you could put that in here. And if taxes were applicable, you could go ahead and select the tax rate. Go ahead and put that in. And let's go ahead and click on Save and Close. Okay, and if the customer had a customer price list already configured, that would pop up on here and you would see their custom pricing. You can also put in your discount amount. If you go back to the line, you could say 10% discount, click Save. You see it doesn't update this yet, we have to click the Update button. And you can see we've got a 10% discount on this. It put in the discount. If we wanted to add shipping, shipping is most likely on your system configured as a product. So you could say shipping, you could put in unit price, you could say that's going to be $25. Save and close. You can ignore the Send via SaaSier button. You're not going to use that. Once we have this is going to create what's called a draft quotation. So it's not a sales order yet. It's actually considered a quotation. So one thing that can be a little confusing, so we just created this sales order 008, but we've not confirmed it yet. So if I come back to sales orders, you won't see it. If I go to quotations, you'll see it. Even though we created it from sales orders, it is a quotation until it's confirmed. Draft quotation. If I click on Send by Email, it's gonna, if it doesn't have an email address, it's gonna complain. So you can put that in there. So here you'll see that they can click on it, they can view it through the customer portal, the quotation, and it will send them a PDF file of this draft quotation. So you send it, it sends to the customer, and if the customer responds back and says, yeah, great, I like it, then you could go ahead and confirm the sale. Once we confirm the sale, now it's going to give us now it's actually a sales order. So if we come in here to sales orders, we will see it as an actual sales order. And if we'll also see now the option to, you see how Send by Email is grayed out. At this point you could also send it, and then that would send a confirmed sales order. So here's your order confirmation. Before it was a quotation, but we've confirmed it, so if you emailed it now, it would give you this option. And if you have PayPal configured, it might give you a link in here that they could pay now through PayPal. Just going to cancel that. At this point, you can go ahead and click on Create Invoice if you want to create an invoice, or you can say View Delivery Order. Now when we come into View Delivery Order, that's when we can then do the stock picking, we can mark it as shipped, we can go ahead and record all of that. So all of that starts from the sales order. So let's go through the flow. We start off with a sales quotation. we confirm it, it becomes a sales order. Why don't we write this down on the screen? So we start off with a sales quotation. And it doesn't matter if you go to quotations or sales orders on the side, it's going to start as a sales quotation. It is going to be, we're going to confirm it. It's going to become a sales order. A sales order will generate a customer invoice, or it will generate a delivery order. When the customer pays, you're going to mark your customer invoice as paid, and when you ship it, you'll be able to go into, and that'll be a separate video, you'll be able to go into the delivery order and mark it as delivered. At that moment, that's when you know that the entire sales order is complete, when the invoice is entered and when the delivery order has been processed. Well, actually, we'll create the invoice. So we'll say create and view invoice. It's going to start off in a draft invoice state. If everything looks good, then you can go ahead and validate. Normally, this is going to be the same. You don't really need to, probably don't need to look this over much. You're going to click validate. At this point, now we have an actual open customer invoice. And in another video, we'll cover how to register payment on this and how to mark that as paid. Also, up here at the top, you see we can always go back through the flow of where we were. So you look up here at the top, we've got sales orders 008. From this screen, if I click view delivery order, I can always get back to where I was. If you use the back button in your browser, you're going to lose that. But if we come back here, click on sales order 008, we can always get back to where we were. And that's it. Let us know if you have any questions.